What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hamistak, and today we have the Boya Magic here in the house. And just to let you guys know, I've been using Boya microphones for quite some time already, and I'm really excited to check this out because this is not just one device, but they can have 4 different forms right here, which is of course really amazing. And then of course in today's video, what I'm going to do is of course check out the main key specs features of the Boya Magic. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the packaging. So as you can see here, we have the desktop, handheld, on camera, and of course the clip-on mode that does come with the Magic. Definitely really magical here. And of course the main specs here is of course AI noise cancellation, which is going to be really nice. And of course, in case you don't know, it's very light. It does have a studio quality sound. And just to let you guys know, I have been using Boya microphones for quite some time. I'm using it right now, and I know the quality on this has been really good. I've been using it for about 2 to 3 years already in a lot of my videos. That's why I'm really excited to check out the Boya Magic. So now let's just unbox this and see what we have right inside. And of course, first things first, we have the quick start and of course the warranty cards here. So first things first, we do have 2 cables here, a USB-C to USB-C and a USB-A to USB-C cable. Next up, we also have the 3.5mm TRS to TRS audio cable. We also have a nice phone stand here for your desktop mode. Next up, we have the 3.5mm TRS receiver here. We also do have the strap for the magnets in case you guys want to use the microphone without the clip-ons. And here we have some fluffy fur windshield here for the microphones. And next up we have the foam windscreen here for the receiver. And in case if you want to buy it, you can actually get the other colors here. We have also, if you want to go fancy, we have yellow, blue, and also red. And right off the box, we do have a nice pouch over here to store everything that we need from the Boya Magic. And finally, we have the Boya Magic right here, which does look and feel really good. And what I can say is that right off the box, it definitely does have a very nice premium feel. You can see from the matte texture over here and just the finish and the weight to it as well. It definitely doesn't feel very cheap. It definitely feels like it's made out of really good materials here. And depending on which variant you buy, you can either use the USB-C port here, or you can go for the USB Lightning transmitter over here, which of course attaches on the back here via magnet, so you don't have to worry about losing it. For this video, of course, I do have both, but in case you want to buy it online, you can choose either one. And of course, you can mount it to anything here, which we do have the stand, which you can of course attach it, and we'll see in the later part. And also we do have the battery indicator here, and also the USB-C for charging. So what you want to do is just turn this up, and you can see the battery indicator on the bottom here. See the light is blinking. You'll be able to see the battery when you put it back in. Should light up. Anyway, so going on to the transmitters over here, as you can see, it does have a very nice, cool matte finish over here. Definitely feels very premium indeed. As you can see here, it just looks really nice. And just going out here, and what I noticed is that the magnets are really strong here. So definitely you're not going to lose it in case if you like just misplace it. It goes in and snags in really nice. As you can see, it doesn't come out from the case here. So really good. And as you can see up close and personal, you can see the power button here. We have of course the microphone, and as I mentioned before, you can use the fur here to reduce your wind noises in case if you're doing a lot of your vlogging outdoors. So definitely this is really helpful for you guys here. For this purpose of the video, I'm of course not going to use it because I'm an indoor person. And of course you have your clip-ons, very nice. And of course, as I mentioned before, you can also use the magnet clip here in case you want to not use it. You clip onto your hat or your spatula or whatever you want to use it for. In case you want to use it under your t-shirt or anything, you can use the magnets here. Very strong magnets, I gotta say. And of course, it just looks and feels really good. And one thing I want to highlight here is that the bag that they give you is not just an empty bag. They do have different compartments here for you guys. So in case if you want to arrange it, you can do so with this bag that they do give you when you do purchase the Boya Magic. Alright, so before we go on to the four forms of the Boya Magic, first thing you need to do is of course use the app to access more features with the Boya Magic. So what you can do is just go of course to the Play Store, download the Boya Central app, and this will bring you over here once you let all the access to be allowed. So what you can do is just connect this device here, and what it will do is that it will be able to connect. So you can see there, Boya Magic connected. Once you press confirm, and then you can see that you can use recording mode, mono or stereo. And of course, you can change up the speakers here, the output gain, and all this other stuff. So pretty cool functions, I would say. And yeah, it gives you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to your EQ settings here as well. And now let's just check out the four forms. Alright, so the first mode that we're going to check out is of course the desktop mode. So as you can see, I have already mounted this on the phone stand or the microphone stand that they have given. Of course, you can use any of yours if you do have at home, if you do not want to buy this. And what I like about this is of course, it feels very sturdy, and of course you can have some more attachments on the sides here. And of course, you're going to change the angle, whatever you want to do it. And it's actually very helpful in case if you are doing a lot of your gaming kind of videos or whatsoever, you just want something to be there and you don't want it to move, so you can just point it into your mouth and just do whatever you need to do, your podcast or whatsoever. And also right now, what you are hearing is directly from the Boya Magic. I already connected it to my Galaxy S24 Ultra with, of course, the USB-C hub. This, of course, is the Lightning. And what I noticed is that you do have two lights here to show you which one is being connected. So in case if you're going to use it separately here, you'll see that the light is blinking before you connect any of your devices. And once it's already connected, you'll see that the light will stop blinking and become more of a stable light. So as you can see from here, you do have the stable light over on the transmitter and also the receiver. That's when you know it's connected. And one more thing you have to take note is that first of all, you need to have at least one of the transmitter be placed on the top here to make sure that it's of course being connected. If you place it on the bottom, it wouldn't really give you the best sound. So you definitely have to put it on the top here to give you a better connection, better sound quality, and to make sure it works, because it does have also the cutouts on the top here. And as I mentioned before, you can of course use the fur cover here on the transmitter. Of course, you can use the foam ones here as well, different colors to give you a little bit more fancy stuff, right, when you're doing your recording. So yeah, I think it really works really nice. Again, you can use this as a microphone, so you can just put it far and near to you. You can even just point it if you're going outdoor, you want to interview people, you can just point it at them. And also it just works really, really nice, all in one, as I mentioned before. This is of course the first form, and that is of course the desktop mode. Okay, and of course going on to the next mode over here, and that is of course the pretty simple, straightforward one, and that is of course the clip-on mode. And this is, I think, the most useful and the most commonly used for most people, because you can just attach it anywhere. Again, I've seen people use it on their caps, on their spatula or whatsoever, but you don't really have to do it. You can just attach it to your shirt here. And I do have the lanyard necklace, which does have the magnet attachment. So in case if you find this a little bit maybe too high, or if your jacket is blocking or whatsoever, what you can do is just take this off, clip it onto the magnet over here, which you can of course do if you want to put it under your t-shirt. So just say if I put it here, and as you can see there, you can just put it anywhere you want and it gets the microphone done. Again, what you are hearing is directly from the Boya Magic here. So let me know if you do hear that studio quality sound. For me, to be honest, I already heard back on the sound of this Boya Magic, and I really do like it. It's really nice, crispy, clear. But of course, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the audio from the Boya Magic in, of course, the clip-on mode. And of course, this is the other function, which of course is the handheld. So it's pretty much the desktop without the phone stand. And again, directly you are hearing from the Boya Magic in terms of the audio here. And this again is very, very helpful, because I know if you guys go on TikTok or Instagram or whatsoever, you always hear about people interviewing and they will attach the transmitter onto like a credit card or to a spatula to make it sound like a microphone. But you don't have to do it here with the Boya Magic, obviously, because you can use it separately as the second form over here, which of course is the handheld mode. So all you need to do is of course just point it at your subject or even to yourself and just use it as a microphone. And it does look really professional as well. You have different colors. You have the red or you can have the blue. Right now I'm just using the yellow. Of course you can use the fur here as well to reduce all the wind noises. And yes, it does really connect really nicely. Again, you have the magnets on the bottom here, so in case if you're using your iPhone, you can use it with the USB Lightning. Otherwise, if you're using the more updated iPhones or your Android phones, you can use the USB-C to connect on this. And yeah, it does get the job done, and I've heard the quality. I think the sound does sound really good, but let me know. And finally, we have the fourth form here, which is the camera mode. So as you can see here, it's very easy. All you need to do is just attach to the top of the camera. I'm using a very old Canon camera, so you'd be rest assured that for your new cameras, there isn't going to be any issues here. And again, you need to use the 3.5mm jack that they do give you right off the box. And you can see that it just attaches very nicely on the top here, very convenient, and you can get your job done. You can use the desktop mode, you can use the handheld, and also the clip-on mode with the Boya Magic. Alright guys, so that is it with the Boya Magic over here. Definitely this is a device I am really excited to use as my daily microphone here because of all the versatility that does come with this. You can use it outdoors, indoors, and you don't have to worry about it switching up. You can use it on the go with just one simple device over here, which I think is really helpful as not only a tech reviewer, but also as a content creator here. Of course, if you guys have any questions, if you want to ask me, do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to answer those. If you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.